I mean, we have iterated on this thing a lot over the years, and we went to market, I guess 6 months ago. And so, yeah, early on, it was just a matter of the spreadsheets, which I get it. Like, use a spreadsheet when you're small. The spreadsheet is free. Maybe you're using Excel, maybe you're using Google Docs. It's free. You can customize your spreadsheets, but when you start to add more trucks, anybody who's running a trucking company knows it's kind of like playing chess. You know what I'm saying? You have to plan out all of your steps in advance. Once you have a couple of trucks, you've got multiple chess games going at one time. And there's all these things that can go wrong. It's kind of like you're playing 5 games of chess in a room with a toddler and a Labrador, trotting around. There's all these things that can go wrong. And so at some point, that spreadsheet is not going to help you as much as it should, right? You're going to be copy and pasting stuff in order to send it to your customer. So your collaboration is limited. You can't upload documents. You can't upload images. You can't have all that documentation that you need attached to each load to keep things organized. It's not integrated with your accounting platform. And so things become really inefficient and the errors start to increase. The issues start to increase as you grow. And so that's where, you realize that the integrations are a first step that's really going to help you. So you don't have to have 10 tabs open anymore. Now you can have your load boards on one platform in Alvis. You can have your factoring company if you use one. You can have your accounting software all in one place. You're logging in one place. Everything is stored in one place. The whole staff can access it in real time. There's a driver mobile app, so you can keep track of the drivers without calling them 1,000 times. So yeah, it started probably with that dispatch planner, with the integrations early on, and we've iterated so much since then. Yeah, it's really grown.
Well, that's what I'm excited to see. We also have Leo Gorodinksi joining us as well, the CTO. And Leo, describe some of your experiences as well as you're growing this. Being the CTO, you're probably in this stuff day in and day out. What are some of the coolest things that you've gotten to work on, or some of the surprise challenges as you're developing this platform?
So the coolest thing is that our software has a very concrete impact on the work of these trucking companies, these freight brokerages. As Ava was saying, Excel is very limited, but Excel is probably the most popular tool used by these freight brokerages. And the best way to see its limitations is just to spend a day with one of these trucking companies and see all the things that they have to do. Excel just doesn't cut it. Excel is sort of like sharing a whiteboard between the whole team, but they have to go in and write things down, erase things, replace things. And so it doesn't really take much imagination to come up with a platform that eliminates a lot of this overhead with using Excel spreadsheets. And that's one of the coolest things, is it's like we don't have to reinvent the world. We just use existing technology, apply it in the right way, and we have a very, very direct impact on these trucking companies, which are the companies that move freight around the country. And that's one of the coolest things. We're just scratching the surface. This industry seems to be overlooked. The whole world is focused on like crypto and stuff like that. But the things that actually matter, the things that actually move stuff around this earth, are overlooked. And that's one of the coolest things about working on this. There's a lot of improvements to be made, and we're finding new things every day that can improve the workflows of all of these trucking companies. There's a lot of them, and I think that there's a lot of opportunity for improvement.